Hi there, it's Jim E. Monahan again with Listen, Love Yourself Now. And guess what? You have made it to week 4. So hopefully your week 3 went well, that you really got a lot of really good notes, that you really see what is working, what is not working, what you can try. See if you Googled things as to even, try different things that I didn't even, bring up. These were things that I found of some sort of use and that people did gravitate towards and can incorporate in different ways in their meditation practice. By no means, is there one set way? Certainly no one size fits all meditation process. And there really is, my firm belief that each one of us does have a meditation practice within us. We just need to try to sift through what works best. And you have to experiment, you have to try, you have to be open minded. And it really helps when you really do take that step to really write it down and really review it and see where you can connect the dots, what really resonates with you. And I guarantee with what you start with, is definitely probably not something you're going to have down the road. It could be, you might do something completely different. You might just change it up a little bit. And who knows, maybe you do find that one right away and that's what you do. That's great too. You don't have to. But I can say for myself in this whole process, when I really did dig down and get a meditation, that I tried a lot of little different things. I did some guided, I did some different ones. I tried, varying things. And when I started keeping record of what I was liking about which and what I didn't, I really could find, one through that process to really tell me this is what will work and be sustainable for you, because this is what you truly enjoy doing the most. And I can almost say that probably for almost any topic that you can come up with, but we are focusing on meditation. And I did promise the other week about getting to the anchor, but I did save it for week 4, because this is where you're using a tool in your meditation to try to, go deeper, to really let it go, let it sink into a process, and it's probably not going to be for everybody. This is one of those things where, and maybe it will be better for you down the road at some point. I do this now as part of my process. Doesn't mean you have to. You might not ever use it. I don't know. But my ask is that you at least try it. So you're looking at, what word, phrase, image, sensation, sense, thought, you know, some type of emotion, obviously trying to stick that to something positive, that you can get, the most, feeling from, to pull you away from spiraling thoughts. So, if it's a gift you got once and you can see it, maybe it's a ring, maybe it's, it's a word your mother said to you, or parent, or friend, that you feel is one of the most profound things you ever heard. Maybe it's, maybe you're really into boats. You could be, a motorcycle person. You could be, it all depends on what really, can get you to really wrap your head around some image. I know sometimes, some people use the word like one, or, they use a number, or they use something that symbolizes something. It could be something very simple. It could be a little bit more complex. Like I said, ultimately, it's up to you what works for you. You can start with something, very simple. You could even use the word anchor if you want to. If an anchor is what symbolizes you kind of getting a deeper thing and you could see it going down, to like that bottom floor, then use anchor. I had for quite a while myself. So use that safe place in your mind and make it your own. So like I said, you can change that up, that word, that phrase, whatever you want to use. And you also, you can try different things, and what type of meditation makes you feel the most comfortable. So, if you're doing a drawing, if you're doing a painting, and you just, maybe it's just, stroke. Maybe your word is stroke or flow. You know, you could try it. Okay. And keep trying different ones through this. This is, just kind of, experimenting with your meditation after a few weeks. Obviously, you want to make sure you're getting those 2 15-minute sessions in. This is just trying to open it up. I know I get a little bit more. My morning is very routine and very, I kind of have a very specific way that I do it. The one that I do for the second one, a little bit more of a hodgepodge. I try different things. It could be music related. It could be a visualization. I often don't keep my eyes open, but once in a blue moon, I do it for the second one. Rare, but I do try it. It could be bits and pieces of different types of meditation, sound, no sound, which is better. Is doing guided work. Is maybe you're a fan of a certain angel or goddess or something. Maybe you use that name. Maybe that will be your anchor. Could be an animal. Up to you. If you're really a cat person, maybe your anchor is the word kitty. Who knows? But see what works where you can actually use that word and you can just feel your body relaxing even deeper. It is basically that, thing that really, comforts you. That really it could be your cat, it could be a pet. Maybe go with that. So how deep can you go? I don't know. How deep can you go? I'm still trying to figure that out myself. I do feel like some meditations I get really deeper. And sometimes I feel it stays a little bit more surface. Maybe I have to, that usually tells me I have to work through some other stuff. Maybe I need to forgive something. Maybe I need to use more compassion in the area. Maybe something is just bugging me and I got to kind of, go backwards to see what that might be. And you help, your internal clock, to get there, where the extended breath becomes more natural. Your internal clock knows when the 15 minutes is up. You can start getting away, hopefully, from alarms that jolt you, because I hate that. Maybe you like it. Maybe it works for you, and if it does, great, go with it. For me, it just makes me pop up and really just go, okay, we're here. I don't like coming out of meditation that way. Distance from your thoughts, really bringing in that third person and then opening up to what comes into your vision at that point. Do you feel the difference? It should kind of even be that extra level of relaxation, that extra level of comfort, like a warm embrace. Maybe maybe it's a favorite coat you had, and maybe that's your anchor, and you can just feel yourself wrapped in it, or sweater, or something along those lines. 2 times a day obviously still makes a difference, and it could be the same type of meditation, it could be different ones. If you really look through your notes and it's only one that you feel that works, then one it is. Go with it. If it's multiple, well, maybe you can schedule different ones, in the morning during the week. It is entirely up to you. The key here is consistency and follow through, and and channeling my inner Brendan Bouchard again with high performance. Really taking it to the next level. Really, getting the biggest return on investment of your time, which meditation is an investment of your time. You really want to follow through with it, and that whole writing process helps you do that. And as deep as your intention is, you can really intend to, if you want to really, make your meditation today about forgiving somebody you've held on to for so long that it makes you feel like total crap and horse manure. And you really feel that, your meditation today should be to let it go. You're not condoning. You're not saying it's okay for somebody, to punch me in the face or to make me feel like total crap. But you choose the intent to let go of how poorly it makes you feel. You can incorporate that into a meditation. Compassion, sending out love and compassion to someone else or a group of people, even, or a situation. I know right now we've had a lot going on with Australian fires, and I know recently, as I'm recording this, Kobe Bryant, and a lot of people on that helicopter lost their lives, and we lose, people, all the time. Somebody experiences loss out there. Maybe you need to feel it and let it cycle and go through and out. Maybe that's your meditation intent for the day. You can work with all different types of feelings and emotions with your meditation. Um, that helps you get in touch with you as yourself. Celebrate the wins. Hey, like I said, week 4, baby. Oh. And be kind to yourself. You know, if you feel like, okay, I've done this for 4 weeks and I don't feel like I've gotten anywhere, it's okay. Just look at what you got. If you didn't take the notes and you didn't do that, then maybe you should kind of consider doing that. There is a point to writing into really putting things down so you can really see what the common benefits and the common things that resonate with you. And it's really one of the best ways to do it. And please, for the love of Pete, avoid perfectionism. I know you feel a lot of times we got to do it the right way. We have to do it, perfectly. There's no such thing. And to focus on perfection is the shame or the base of it is shame. It's about, you not feeling good enough, in yourself to do it. You don't trust yourself. Just try it. Learn to be. What are you gonna lose? 15 minutes? I'm sure you do that waiting in line at Dunkin' Donuts or something. And we don't think anything of it because we want our damn coffee, right? But maybe for you it's Starbucks. But we spend in line for this, for that, for food, for a movie, for all kinds of things. It's okay to really try different things that aren't necessarily perfect. Celebrate the wins and feels when you feel like you've gotten somewhere, when you've had a good meditation, when you've had a good note, when you realize you had an aha moment when you read it. And sometimes it takes a while. This isn't one of those, I promise you, you will find your best meditation within the hour and snap my fingers and there it is. That's not going to be the case. And it could take you longer, and that's okay. Okay. And what is your breakthrough? Maybe it is learning some of the things you don't like. So you spend more time exploring the things you found that you might like. Go there. Have fun with this. This is meant to be fun. This is about you. This is getting you, into yourself and really understanding yourself better. We don't spend enough time doing that. We're always running around. We never feel like we have time, and we feel like we're doing something wrong or bad because we might, oh my God, take 15 minutes for ourselves. I know, horrible, shameful, right? We have to get past that, okay? And there is no one size all fit meditation. There's no one way. There's no just one correct thing. We let that go and find what works best for you. So the construction pieces of this is, take what you enjoyed the most, write out those steps, okay? Discard the things that did nothing for you or hindered your experience. Remove the distractions. If it is the computer screen in front of you, then go without anything at all. Go right in. If that word works, do it. Continue to be open-minded, try other techniques. I'm still progressing my meditation. I still don't feel like, what my meditation practice is going to be like in a year or longer from now is going to be what it is now. I feel like it's ever evolving. That's okay. That's what I want to happen because it depends on what I need and what I work through. So if I work through on something, I need to move it. That's good. Journaling, writing, essential to high performance. And like I said, I'm a fan of the cheap notebook. Journals get very costly. And if you're really writing things down daily and really taking good notes, you're going to need some paper, okay? And that's okay. And if you get the storm, whatever, go for it. Consider all the elements. So sound, no sound, your space, using your senses, focusing on the visual, story or mantra-based meditations like we talked about. Is your safe space, both physical and mental, is it there? Is it where you want it? If it's not, what do you need to change? Figure that out. Have you been doing it daily? Have you actually been, taking this on and doing it and committed to it? If you haven't, and you're like, well, meditation isn't going to work for me, well, chances are it's because you're not doing it daily. You're not really seeing it through. Gratitude. Thankful for the little things. That changes your perspective more than I can ever say. So be thankful that you took this on for the journey. And if you didn't do it every day, okay, I'm not going to come out and go naughty, naughty. It is what it is. But find out what you can do to make it daily. I only tell you that you only get the real benefit when you do this daily. You do it twice a day for the most part. If you can, if it really works for you just once a day, as long as it's every day, then great. But I do highly recommend the two. Be thankful for accountability. Hopefully you got a buddy through the group. You know, obviously I'm willing to answer questions. I'm around. I like to help, you know, your higher self. That's your own intuition. That's your own, you know, self-consciousness. You know, maybe I'm crazy and I do have a voice in my head that talks to me a lot. I consider that my higher self. I don't know. Jiminy Cricket. I don't know. I was brought up on that with Disney, so maybe it's Disney's fault that I hear a voice in my head. But I feel like we often do have a voice, and we do kind of talk to ourselves. And you know, be thankful for, you know, listen to that voice. Be thankful for it. High performers, you know, are positive focused. Like I said, the gratitude, you know, forgiveness. You know, a lot of this is positive. That just helps you, you know, be, you know, more productive, you know, better in so many things, you know, not just the job. High performance is not just about the job, it's about life. Okay. Visualize the success. So if you're not there yet, what does it look like? See it, and it'll come manifest for you over time. A great way to do meditations, you know, gratitude is a great way to start it, great way to go through it, great way to end it. Use it. Send love and compassion outward along with your gratitude. So you can add, you know, thoughts during your meditation of, you know, I'm, you know, where you're, you know, if your son or your daughter is sick, you know, you pray for their healing. You know, if you need healing for yourself, that's, you know, you need self-compassion, self-love too. That's a lot of the core of what LYSN's about. So if you need energy for yourself, well thoughts for yourself, please do that. That is not selfish. It's not bad. I wish people would get away from that whole, you know, oh, when I think about myself, it's wrong. I don't care who says what. It is not. You need to take care of you, and this is a way that you're doing it. I'm thankful to you and all that's taken this course. So I do appreciate all of you listening to my wonky video and my crazy ways. I'm just hoping you got something out of it. Okay. Where do you go from here? Continue to do your research, practice. Only use that what you feel is best for you. Keep writing, keep going. That is the way forward. Just keep going. Just write. See what it is. Review. If a certain way does not work, it's okay. You can find another way. You know, journal review. Where did you start? Where did you end up? Where you are now? You know, you can't go through a roller coaster ride. That's natural. We do it on almost everything, right? So it can happen. Obviously, I do feel the more you do it and the more consistent you are, those waves tend to even out a little bit easier. If it's, you know, once here and once on a Wednesday and then now on a Saturday, you are going to be like this. And that's not the best way for meditation to help you. I do have a group coaching thing that I'm doing here in the near future. I'll have more information on the website there at the Jim Monahan Listen, you know, .mykajabi.com. I'll have, you know, information on there as far as what a 21-day challenge looks like. So if you feel like you need that extra help, you want to join a group of people really focused on this, my plan is to do this right in the beginning of March, maybe by midweek March. I'll definitely have information out there, but that 21-day challenge is for that deep dive to really, really hone in after you go through this. If this helped and you got it, and that's all you need, great. I'm happy that this helped, and I'm happy that's all you need. And I will be sending, you know, pretty much once a month, different lessons and different things, you know, hopefully to help you. And hopefully you feel like sharing it too. And always, I welcome your comments, your feedback, topics you want to see, things you liked, things you didn't like. In the middle, what you're in the middle on, if anything seemed confusing or you want more answers to, and obviously, you know, if something worked well, what worked well for you? I would love to know that too, so I can continue providing that to you. So I will, you know, be working on a first meditation. You know, I will introduce that, you know, in the 21-day challenge. But ultimately, I just thank you for your time. Many blessings to you and yours. And I do appreciate you hanging in there with me, for 4 weeks of Jim's Maki videos and meditation information. I hope it helped. Many blessings to you and yours. Thank you so much.